Good morning, everybody. Today's April 18th, tax day. Happy belated Easter for those yesterday. But I want to do a quick coronavirus update. You know, it's the usual shit, you know. It's what I've been telling y'all for the last few months. You're having an uptick now in the Northeast, New York, Boston, Massachusetts, New Jersey area, really taking off. Rhode Island, Puerto Rico, Colorado, a couple other hot spots. That's in the United States. Worldwide, South Korea is the hottest area. Europe is starting to come down. Australia, and I'm going to talk about Australia and New Zealand here in a second, because some people are making fun. Look at the cases in Australia. They're going way up. You have 50,000, 55,000. They're starting to come back down now. But the reason why I haven't been doing videos because I really don't have anything to add to the conversation, except to say this. You know, as the data comes in, and everything that these anti-vaxxers, naysayers, these people who just think it's another flu, you know, people go, you got to move on, it's endemic. No, it's not, you know. So the comparison, if you will, the trial, you know, is New Zealand and Australia shut down, stayed shut down, did not make coronavirus political. Sometimes we laughed at them and mocked them, and here in the United States, we were like, open her up, it's gonna magically disappear, right? So what happened? We opened up here in the United States, we had huge waves, you know, Delta wave, like leading into December of 2020 into January 2021, we had almost 5,000 deaths a day. And then this past winter, December of 21 leading into January 2022, we had the Delta and Omicron surge. We had almost, you know, we averaged 850,000, got up to 1 million cases in a single day, and also got up to about 4,000, 4,500 deaths in a day. And, you know, in contrast, Australia stayed shut down. They got vaccinated up to like 90% vaccination rate, and now they're slowly opening up, right? And people are like, see, they have cases and 50,000 cases a day in Australia. Yeah, but they have no deaths. They have like 25 deaths a day. 25 is what they're averaging, and which proves vaccination works. This is what the U.S. should have done, right? Proves vaccination works. Of course, you're going to have cases, but the cases are going to be mild. Hospitalizations are going to be lower. And death rate, which is ultimately the final decision maker, death rates are low. So, you know, in December of 2020, when we were hitting 50, 75, 100,000 cases a day, and this was before we had vaccination, they were just starting to roll out vaccines to the healthcare workers. You know, we had 4,000 deaths a day versus the 25 Australians are having. And they're a good cohort for us to compare to because, you know, they're Anglo-Saxon, you know, similar developed country, yada, yada, yada. Okay? So that's how we should have handled this. Now, which is an undercount, but we're going to be approaching 1 million United States American deaths here soon. And it's just a travesty. You know what I'm saying. So as we're getting these Omicron subvariants, right? That's what's happening in the Northeast. It's, you know, the stealth Omicron. We're gonna have more things, and people are like, Dr. B, get over it. Cases, you just gotta move on. It's endemic. You're the problem. I mean, that sort of thinking is what got us to 1 million United States deaths. Just think about it. Just think about it. All right? Just calm down. Just think about it. You know. So, what can I tell you? The latest. You know, if you haven't been boosted, I would get boosted. So your third shot, your boosted shot. If you did not get Moderna, I would switch to Moderna because the data is showing that it's much more effective, mostly because the dosing is higher. And if you are over 60, and especially if you have health problems, I would get that fourth shot, that second booster. I'm 49, almost 50, believe it or not. So I'm not getting my fourth shot anytime soon unless something happens with the this stealth Omicron. Now, stealth Omicron might end up being like what the Alpha variant was, which was the UK variant, which took off in Michigan and then never really left anywhere. Never left the Michigan, Wisconsin area, Minnesota area. So stealth Omicron might do the same thing. Now, for kids though, There's new data coming in for kids between 5 to 11 for booster, that sort of stuff. New data's coming in on that. So just stay chill. You've got a couple more weeks, all right, before this really spreads out. You know, wear your mask, social distance, get boosted if you haven't been boosted. If you live in an area which is prone to this sort of stuff, like the southern United States, you know who you are, I would recommend you get boosted. Anyway, happy tax day. Don't forget to file your taxes. And let me tell you, man, the economy is going to go whack-a-doodle here soon. You see what's happening with the supply chain, Shanghai lockdown. Reminder, what does China know we don't know? This all started in China. They have the Sinovac, the vaccine, who knows if it's any good. And they have 2.5-year history with coronavirus, and they still shut down their largest city, Shanghai. 25 million people in lockdown, you know, hurting their businesses, hurting their economies, backing up their Shanghai port, which is the largest shipping port in the world. It's all backed up. All of these stuff is produce and meat and everything is like rotting. But they're willing to do that. What do they know that we don't know? So just be careful. I'm just telling you, I don't think we are done with this coronavirus thing yet. The best you can do, the layers of protection. Get vaccinated. If you're vaccinated, get boosted. If you need to be second boosted, get second boosted. Wear a mask. I still wear a mask indoors. I still choose to eat outdoors when I can. I wear a mask when I go to events and when I go to grocery shopping. You have this little window before this next surge comes. Enjoy your spring, everybody, because we're not done with this just yet. All right? Stay safe. Pay your taxes. See you next time. Bye, guys.